In DMZ, you would consider endgame loot having multiple insured weapons available from the get-go, meaning you've progressed enough through the missions to get all of your weapon insured slots, and obviously finding items in-game just to go to a buy station and pick up a comms vest or a medic vest is something every team should be doing when gearing up, because they are insanely powerful. However, that's all about to change and people are going to have to do this a different way now. But don't worry, this video is going to give you the complete lowdown on how the new upgrade system works and what you need to do in order to get your weapon insured slots really early on, and also a couple of other upgrades that you can unlock to make you have a little bit more of an advantage over other players. But before we talk about recipes, we're going to be talking about missions because they're done in a different way now and it goes hand in hand to these upgrades. So missions now give you reputation for the faction that you are completing the mission for. You still get different tiers of missions as well, so once you complete all the missions from tier 1 it'll go tier 2 and then tier 3, tier 4, tier 5 like usual, but this time you actually have something to aim for. Each tier you get more experience for completing each mission, because each rep level you gain you need more experience to get to the next one. So for example, Black Mouse you need 200 XP or rep to go from level 1 to level 2, and on tier 1 missions you get 100 XP per mission, so you need to do 2 missions to level them up. And then the higher rep you have, you can get better upgrades in the upgrade section, which we'll move on to now. Moving over to the upgrade section now, you have 4 tabs inside of this section. You have the stash, the weapons locker, the bounty board, and the communication station. Each of them have different upgrades for you to unlock, and a few of them can be done really early on. The first one you're going to want to do is the wallet. You can unlock this straight off the bat, no reputation level required, and all you need to do is extract 100k in cash throughout your DMZ runs. It doesn't need to be done in one raid, but you can well do it in one raid. It'll just take you a couple of raids, just extract with cash, and that will unlock the wallet. And what the wallet does is it allows you to take out money from a DMZ raid, and rather it just disappearing into the ether, you can keep it in your wallet and infill with some into the next raid, allowing you to buy different things from the buy stations pretty much straight off the bat. And then after you've got that, you can see that there are plenty of wallet expansions, which allows the wallet to hold more money. And as you can see, each one of them requires different levels from different factions in reputation to actually unlock the task. And then once you've unlocked it, you'll need to complete the task like extracting with 100k in cash to actually unlock the upgrade. Similar with the stash expansion, this allows you to hold more notes and keys. Then there are different expansion upgrades here that require different reputation levels, but the first one is available pretty much straight away, and all you need to do is extract with 10 nuclear fuel rods and 2 radiation blockers, and that is done over multiple raids as well, so you could do it pretty much progressing naturally. Moving over to the weapons locker now, there are tons of upgrades in here, including extra weapon insured slots. As you can see, I've already done the second insured slot, and you need to be level 4 with Black Mouse as a faction for reputation, and then after that you unlock this task to do. And the task requires you to extract with 1 enemy operator's weapon, which is the easiest part about it, and then you need to extract an AFAC or a large medical bag, and 3 IFACs that are found in hospitals. Now hospitals are located on Al Mazrah, and there are 6 of them. Locations are on screen here for you, and you just need to go in and hope for the best. They are little brown packages that lay on beds and loose loot around the hospitals. Just pick them up and extract with them, but a lot of people are going to hospitals, so be prepared for a gunfight. And then after that you've got the third insured slot, and it's a little bit more challenging. You need to extract with 10 enemy operator weapons, 5 GPUs, 10 gold bars and 8 gold skulls. I don't recommend focusing on this one early on, just do this one naturally. You can get the second one really early on, so you can just do that pretty much straight away just after completing a couple of missions for Black Mouse, and then you are good to go. And then after you've got the insured slots, you can also get a cooldown reduction for these insured slots, so your weapons come back to you quicker. But again, that requires different reputation for different factions. And also in the weapons locker section, you can expand your contraband stash. So rather than having the base 20, you can have 25 and then additional ones as you go along. The contraband stash expansion 1 can be done pretty early on as well. All you need to do is extract 4 thumb drives and 5 hard drives. Really easy to do, really quick. You can do this in one raid if you wanted to. Just progress enough through the missions and keep checking on your upgrade section to make sure you've unlocked it. And then as soon as you're able to do these tasks, go into an Al Mazrah, loot the computers and different technological places, and you will find these no problem. And then you can move on to Stash 2 expansion, and that requires 4 dog tags and 4 pieces of black mouse intel, and it just keeps upgrading and upgrading, and you can get another 35 in total if you complete all of the expansions. You get 35 weapon slots rather than 20 as a base standard. Moving over to the bounty board, this is an interesting one. This allows you to craft different things inside of the buy station. So currently if you go to the buy station and you've not done any of these, you'll see that a lot of the good stuff that everyone wants, like a comms vest or anything like that, that's grayed out and you can't do the barter. But if you were to kill the Wilson one time, then you will have the barter unlocked. So as you can see, all of these upgrades require you killing a certain boss. So the comms plate carrier needs the Wilson to be killed. The stealth plate carrier needs the sniper in Koshi Complex to be killed. Temper plate carrier is the Juggernaut. Medic plate carrier is the Pyro. And then to get a secure backpack, you need to kill the Scavenger 9 times. Skeleton Key, kill Velikan. And then you've got the Revive pistol, which is the Chemist. All of these things as you go around. It's like a little checklist for all the bosses, which is really cool. But this doesn't just give you them in the buy station, you actually still need to craft them, but it actually gives you the ability to craft them after this. And then of course you get kill streak discounts as well, so you can buy kill streaks from the buy stations and that will expand, and you've got different things so you can have a reduced price in kill streaks, and that is the best bit about it. Nice and cheap to get mortar strikes and stuff like that for the later on missions. And then finally, moving on to the communication station, this is actually a really important one. This allows you to unlock early missions. Daily early missions are just daily quests that randomize and get given to you once you've unlocked their sections. And if you're stuck on the normal story missions, then you can do these daily missions to get yourself out of a pinch and still progress with reputation. As you can see, the Black Mouse one is probably the first one you're going to get, because all you need to do is extract with a full backpack and that will get you this one. And then with the White Lotus, you need to extract 2 Alcatala planning diagrams or photos. So you go to the barrack section on Al Mazrah and you'll find the attack photos, no problem. The other 2 are a little bit more challenging. Crown, you need to extract 3 classified documents. And the new faction, can't pronounce the name, you need to extract 3 bottles of 3 new items: hydrogen peroxide, another thing, and acetone. All of these are really hard to find. They can be found in hospitals as well, but finding them is a huge challenge and everyone is looking for them. So now you know pretty much every upgrade, an overview of the ones that can be done early. Definitely get yourself the Black Mouse urgent missions as soon as possible to progress with their rep nice and easy, and obviously the wallet as well, just by extracting 100k in cash. Then you're going to want to get yourself the second insured slot by being level 4 with reputation for Black Mouse, and then getting yourself 3 IFAKs, 1 AFAK, and then 1 enemy operator's weapon. And then you can also get the contraband stash upgraded early on as well, just by extracting thumb drives and hard drives. And then don't forget, if you are fighting bosses, make sure these are ticked off as you go. Pretty much all of these are unlocked straight away, so you don't need a reputation for them, but just make sure you are doing them as you go, because they really do help out if you can go ahead and get a comms plate carrier just by killing the Wilson in building 21. It's nice and easy. Other than that, guys, that is it. Nice and easy upgrades to get early on, but this is the whole new system that we're going to be dealing with in DMZ. Let me know what you think of it down below in the comments. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.